Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. A month ago I shared a video about developing your speaking skills at home when you have no one to talk to and when you're completely alone. You guys really loved the video and asked me to make part 2. So here is part 2. Let's talk about what you should do to improve your speaking skills in English without talking to anyone. You know, if you don't like people. Just kidding, obviously. The first thing you should do is teach yourself a famous speech or monologue. If you know that you need to practice speaking but you don't know what to talk about, memorizing something is a good place to start. It allows you guys to get more comfortable speaking English and hearing yourself speak English, and also helps you strengthen your pronunciation muscles. You know, the ones in your mouth. So to begin, you should find your favorite scene from a movie or a play or a joke from your favorite stand-up comedian and memorize it. I promise you guys, it can be a really entertaining way to spend your time. For this exercise, I recommend searching for Oscar speeches because they are great examples of how people use English in their everyday lives. I found this amazing speech by Joaquin Phoenix, an American actor famous for starring in the movie Joker. So let's see how I use this speech to improve my English and speak when I have no one to talk to.
I've been a scoundrel in my life.
The first was, I've been a scoundrel all my life.
I've been selfish.
I've been selfish.
I've been cruel at times.
I've been cruel at times.
Hard to work with.
Hard to work with.
And ungrateful. But so many of you in this room
And I'm grateful that so many of you in this room
have given me a second chance.
have given me a second chance.
And I think that's when we're at our best.
And I think that's when we're at our best.
When we support each other.
When we support each other.
Not when we cancel each other out for past mistakes.
Not when we cancel each other out for past mistakes.
But when we help each other to grow.
When we help each other to grow. And guys, if you make a mistake, it's totally fine. No one is judging you here. Just start over. The second thing you should do is take a class with a native speaking English teacher. If you're a little bit more comfortable in your speaking abilities and you always wanted to practice English with native speakers, I highly recommend giving LifeXP a try. LifeXP is a platform where you can find the best language tutors for one-on-one private lessons. You can download it on your phone or use it on your computer. LifeXP will help you speak with native speakers and world's coolest tutors, master your conversation skills, and improve your pronunciation lesson by lesson. The main reason why I love them so much is because you can filter the tutors on their platform by interests. For example, if you love yoga or you love reading books, or if you're interested in Formula 1, you can type in all of those requirements and they will find you the tutor who has similar interests to yours. This way you'll find your language learning soulmate and a perfect tutor on LifeXP. A couple of days ago, I had a Spanish class on LifeXP and I was talking to a Spanish tutor all about Formula 1 because I'm a huge fan of car racing. Me encanta la Fórmula 1. Lewis Hamilton es mi piloto favorito porque es vegano y muy elegante. All you need to do to book a class is choose a tutor. There are so many native speakers from the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada. And subscribe to receive a 30% discount for any subscription. You can scan this QR code or use the link in the description to book your first class on LifeXP for only 99 cents. When you're ready to subscribe, use my code Veronica30 to get 30% off of any available subscription. And now let's move on to tip number 3. Memorize your favorite quotes to repeat them out loud. If you've spent any time on social media, you know how powerful quotes are, and you know how often people share them with your friends, colleagues, family members. So if you want to connect with people instantly and you also feel like you're not ready to memorize a whole speech in English, quotes might be the best way to start. The great thing about this strategy is if you use social media regularly, it's very easy to make it a part of your habit. And learning English is all about making a part of your everyday life. So if you've managed to successfully do it, your English will improve dramatically. Learning quotes can also expose you to different expressions and slang that you will not find in any other place. If you need any ideas, all you need to do is grab your phone and search for inspirational quotes. This is a hashtag, inspirational quotes, on Instagram or Twitter, and you will immediately find so many different options. In the beginning, I recommend you give yourself a small goal of learning one quote per week. I found this cool quote: strive for progress, not perfection. Try to learn the correct pronunciation and repeat the whole phrase over and over again. Strive for progress, not perfection. Strive for progress, not perfection. You can repeat it to yourself every morning like a mantra, and it will work. You should strive for progress when learning English and not perfection, because perfection doesn't exist. Now let's move on to tip number 4. Memorize your favorite song and sing it. Every time I share this tip with my students, everyone laughs at me because a lot of people feel uncomfortable singing in English, but guys, believe me, there is a method to my madness. In a 2013 study conducted at the Reid School of Music in Edinburgh, researchers discovered that adults who sang in a new language instead of just speaking it performed better on a series of language tests. So I was right. I understand that some people don't like to sing, or they feel self-conscious, or, it's just weird, especially singing to yourself when you're completely alone. But guys, please give it a try. Think about it as just a way to learn English. You're learning English, you're doing everything you can to master the language. So the only tip I can give you guys when it comes to choosing a song is try to pick something that is easy, not too fast-paced, not too challenging, and something you genuinely enjoy. I'm using this spatula to tell you guys how I usually sing songs in English. I sing when I wash the dishes. For example, you can sing a new song by Miley Cyrus. I can buy myself flowers. I can buy myself flowers. Guys, I can't sing. I'm just, trying to inspire you to sing in English, because you don't have to know how to sing to improve your English and to sing, no matter which language you choose. And now let's move on to my final tip, which is definitely the craziest one. Use the rubber duck method. If you're raising an eyebrow and wondering, Veronica, what the heck? The rubber duck method? Am I a kid? A toddler? Well guys, bear with me because there's a very reasonable explanation. The rubber duck debugging method is simple. You find an object, I'm gonna use my cats, and then you try to explain to this object a concept in English. For example, I'm gonna use my cats and I'm gonna explain to them what veganism means and why I think people should go vegan. Actually, this method was first used by software engineers to solve problems by using their code. This method especially works if you feel strange about talking to yourself. If you're sitting in a room completely alone and you have to talk to yourself in English. That is super strange. Because using this rubber duck method, you're not really talking to yourself, you're talking to an object. I know it sounds maybe even weirder, but guys, bear with me. I promise it works. And I promise it makes you a little bit more confident, because you're like, okay, I need to explain this concept to my cats, for example. So, they're here, they're present, they're listening to me, and I have to try my best at explaining. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys here and try to explain to my cats who are sleeping why I think being vegan is important. Yes, kitties, it is very important. You have to be vegan. The first thing why it's important to be vegan is because it helps the environment. And it's very important. I think he's not feeling it, guys.
Does not want to talk to me. He doesn't care about being vegan.
Okay, I hope you guys really loved this entertaining video. I for sure had so much fun filming it. Let me know in the comments which tip, which method is your favorite. Also, if you want to take English classes with native speaking teachers from the comfort of your own home for just 99 cents, make sure to scan this QR code and study English on LifeXP. All the links and all the discount codes are going to be in the description, so make sure to check them out. If you want to watch part 2 and learn more about how you can improve your English if you have no one to talk to, make sure to click right here because I saved all the tips, everything there. And guys, this video is pretty entertaining as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!